The Zodiac Killer, America's most elusive serial killer, a name that sends shivers down the spine of anyone familiar with his heinous acts. The Zodiac Killer is one of America's most infamous and mysterious serial killers. His identity remains unknown to this day, and his cryptic messages continue to baffle investigators and enthusiasts alike. Join us as we delve into the chilling case that terrorized California in the late 1960s and early 1970s. We will explore the fear that gripped the state, the lives that were tragically cut short, and the relentless pursuit of justice that continues even now. Through interviews, archival footage, and expert analysis, we aim to shed light on the dark legacy of the Zodiac Killer. Stay with us as we uncover the details of his crimes, the coded messages he sent to the press, and the impact he had on the communities he targeted. This is a journey into the heart of one of America's most haunting mysteries. The Zodiac Killer remains a shadowy figure, a ghost that still haunts the annals of criminal history. Between 1968 and 1969, a series of brutal murders in Northern California left residents in a state of fear. The killer, who called himself the Zodiac, taunted police with cryptic letters and ciphers. His reign of terror began on December 20, 1968, when high school students Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday were shot and killed on a remote road. Over the next year, the Zodiac would claim several more victims, each attack more brazen than the last. He sent letters to local newspapers, filled with bizarre symbols and chilling messages, daring the authorities to catch him. Despite numerous investigations, the Zodiac's true identity remains a mystery to this day. The fear he instilled in the community was palpable, and his cryptic communications only added to the sense of dread. The Zodiac's letters to newspapers contained details only the killer would know, along with complex ciphers that he challenged the public to solve. These letters were filled with taunts and threats, creating a sense of fear and urgency. Despite extensive efforts by both amateur and professional code breakers, many of these ciphers remain unsolved to this day. The Zodiac's ability to evade capture while sending these cryptic messages has only added to his infamy. Each letter was a puzzle, a game that the Zodiac played with the public and law enforcement, leaving a trail of mystery that continues to baffle experts. The Zodiac's confirmed victims include 5 individuals, but he claimed to have killed as many as 37. These victims were often young couples, caught in moments of vulnerability. The first known victims were high school students Betty Lou Jensen and David Faraday, who were shot on December 20, 1968, on Lake Herman Road. His methods were brutal and varied, adding to the terror and mystery surrounding him. The Zodiac Killer used guns, knives, and even sent cryptic letters to the press, taunting the police and the public. These letters often included ciphers, some of which remain unsolved to this day. The investigation was one of the largest in California's history. Law enforcement agencies from multiple jurisdictions were involved. Despite the extensive resources dedicated to the case, the Zodiac Killer always seemed to be one step ahead. Multiple suspects were questioned, but the Zodiac was never caught. Some of the most notable suspects included Arthur Lee Allen and Richard Gaikowski. Each suspect brought a new wave of hope and frustration. The case remains open, and the true identity of the Zodiac Killer is still unknown. The quest for answers continues as both amateur sleuths and professional investigators remain dedicated to uncovering the truth. The Zodiac Killer case is a haunting reminder of the unknown dangers that can lurk in society. His cryptic messages and gruesome acts continue to fascinate and horrify the world. Despite numerous investigations and countless hours spent by law enforcement, the true identity of the Zodiac Killer remains a mystery. The case has spawned numerous theories and suspects, but none have been definitively proven. Each new piece of evidence only adds to the enigma, making the Zodiac Killer one of the most infamous and elusive serial killers in history. The chilling reality is that he could still be out there, watching, waiting, and perhaps even planning his next move. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe for more true crime stories. We appreciate your support and engagement. Stay tuned for more intriguing cases and mysteries. Until next time, stay curious and stay safe.